Hi everyone, my name is Sherry and today I'm going to teach you how to make pad thai. Pad thai is probably one of the most popular Thai dishes. I've had several people ask me if I can make them a cooking tutorial, so that's why we're starting with pad thai. Now Thai food is really easy to make. A lot of people are intimidated by cooking Thai food because of the list of ingredients. Now I make everything from, pasta, Italian food, Western food, Thai food, but the reason why Thai food is my go-to, besides the obvious reason that it tastes so good, is that I don't have a lot of time. And I find with Thai food, I rarely ever spend more than 15-20 minutes making Thai food. Whereas, when you're making Western food, so a cottage pie or a sausage casserole, for example, you've got to brown the meat and then you stick it in the oven. You go away for 2 hours to do the laundry, clean the house, whatever it is that you need to do. You come back and you still got to deal with the food in the oven. Thai food is so easy to make. All you have to do is just throw everything in a pan, you cook it, and that's it. You set it on a pan, or you set it on a plate, and you're done, okay? A lot of people just get intimidated by the list of ingredients. Now, I've simplified this menu. I've made it really, really easy, so you can pretty much get all of the stuff in Tesco or Marks and Spencer's, whatever supermarket is closer to you guys, okay? So we're gonna start. We're gonna have a look at the ingredients to the sauce first. So you need 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and I've mixed in here a tablespoon of soy sauce as well, but I always use Tamari, so gluten-free soy sauce, just to kind of give it like a nice dark color. Then you've got 2 tablespoons of tamarind paste. You can actually make your own tamarind paste. It's so easy to make. That can be another video that I make for you guys. Then you've got 2 tablespoons of coconut palm sugar. About half a cup of pan-fried tofu, which is, again, very easy to make. It only took me about a minute to prepare these. For the meat, you can use anything from prawns, shrimp, chicken. You can make it vegetarian and just omit the meat and just use tofu. That's absolutely fine. 2 eggs, 1 or 2 eggs. I always just use 2 because I like my pad thai nice and fluffy. Then for the topping, I use about a cup of bean sprouts. Now there's an herb in Thailand that we call gui thai. I don't even know what the English name for that is, and I couldn't find it, but it's somewhere between chives and green onions. So I just use green onions. So you've got, I don't know, half a cup of green onions just as the topping. You're gonna cook it inside as well. Then once you've finished with everything, you've got your just limes just to squeeze on top. You've got chopped peanuts and some chilies, some dried chilies. And obviously you need your noodles. Now the noodles, these are pre-cooked. So just make sure that you don't completely cook it all the way through, otherwise you'll get really soggy noodles. They'll still taste nice, but it's not really the texture and the consistency that you want. So I've cooked these, so it's nice and soft, but not too overcooked. Okay, so we're gonna start. This is a new stove, guys, so bear with me. Here we go. Okay. So I put just a tiny bit of coconut oil in my pan. I cook everything with coconut oil. There we go. I'm gonna start by dissolving my coconut sugar. If you're lucky and you get nice soft coconut sugar, you'll probably get like a nice pasty texture to it, and it won't take long to dissolve. So we're starting with the sauce. Got your tamarind paste, goes in with the sugar. So you can hear it cooking in there now. Just turn down the heat a little bit. And your fish sauce. And that's the base. In fact, that's the base to a lot of Thai dishes. So anything that's sort of tangy, sweet, sour, salty at the same time, So the majority of Thai food that you find is sort of sweet and salty. Chances are they're using these 3 ingredients. So you've got the tamarind paste, sugar, fish sauce. They really are the foundations to so many different dishes. So just gonna give it a stir until it starts to dissolve all of the sugar. Now because I'm using prawns that are already cooked, tofu that's already cooked, it's gonna make the process even faster. I don't actually have to cook the meat on the pan. So I'm just waiting for the sugar to completely dissolve. Getting there. I don't know if you guys can see, you probably can't actually, but it will start to bubble just slightly around the sides, and you'll just see that the mixture will start to thicken a little bit. So I'm gonna put my meat in, or whatever you have. So the prawns are going in. Oops. And then the tofu. Turn up the heat just a little bit. So here's where you just want to kind of mix in all of the flavors together. Now, the only part that gets a little bit technical is the eggs, okay? You don't want to over scramble the eggs, but you don't want to undercook the eggs either. So you're just gonna really gently push your meat and the tofu to the side of the pan. It's not very easy to show you with this camera, but so you just push it to the side. So you've got half the pan that's just got the sauce in it, no meats, nothing. And then you take your eggs and you just pour it down. Give it a moment to just kind of cook around the side. And then you just really gently, let me see if I can show you guys this as I do this. Really gently just crack the yolk and give it a really gentle stir. You don't want to over scramble it. You want to actually keep the yolk and the egg whites separate as they cook. It gives it like a nice chunky texture, okay? Then you mix everything in. My noodles are gonna go in next. That's been out a while, so it's a little bit stuck together. Have to just mix that in. Now with very traditional pad thai, your noodles are gonna be a little bit thinner than these, okay? This is probably a little thick, but it's all right. It'll still taste really nice. Okay, so just give that a bit of a stir. You're almost there. I'm gonna put these in, my green onions. I'm gonna leave just a little bit so I can just top up at the end. I'm also going to add my dried chilies in now. Just take a scoop. I really like my food super, super hot. So this is probably not really enough chili for me. Not enough chili for me. It's okay for now. And then our bean sprouts. Again, I'm just going to keep a little bit on the side for when we plate it up. Now my pad thai looks a little bit pale because I don't add any coloring to it, but you can use more soy sauce, which is going to make the color a little bit darker. Okay, turn that off. I like to tidy as I cook. Keeps my kitchen nice and clean. Okay, so I'm just going to plate this. slide all these across actually. And you've got your lime, a little bit of bean sprouts on the side, and you guys can see. So limes, bean sprouts, then you've got your chopped peanuts that you're gonna put just around the side of the plate. As I said earlier, I like my food really, really hot, so I'm gonna add more chilies to it. Lots. And that's our pad thai. So you've got your limes that you can squeeze, give it a nice sour, tangy taste. You've got some bean sprouts, chopped nuts on the side. I like it really nice and hot, so I add this one. Squeeze a little bit there. Oops, one down. Some prawns in there as well. It's gonna be hot. That's good. Nice and hot. That's good. And really, really easy to make. Nutritious, easy, and that's just it. That's all there is to it. I mean, as I said, don't let the list of ingredients intimidate you. A lot of the stuff can be bought in the shops. All it is just kind of throwing everything in the pan at the same time, cooking it. You want to give your pad thai a little bit more color, then just add a little bit more soy sauce. And you can the beauty of Thai food is that you can adapt it to whatever you want. If you want less carbs, then use less noodles. If you want, more protein, then add more meats or add more eggs, whatever it is. Just kind of adapt it to what suits you, whatever you want. And that's it. Really, really easy to make. And that is how you make pad thai. Thanks for watching, guys.